Hello and welcome to another exclusive review with me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 12 million minutes viewed on YouTube. We're the #1 reviewer of theatre on YouTube and Google, and not invited to the Rocky Horror Show. But that didn't stop us, despite Neil Redding, the PR, not allowing us to review any of their shows, because they're arseholes. We went to see it anyway. Richard O'Brien's legendary rock and roll musical returns to the UK on a nationwide tour. 30 million people have seen this show, and it's not surprising it's come back to huge applause and excitement. It's the classic show. It hasn't really changed, and it has a stellar cast of stars. Christian Lavercombe returns to reprise his role as Riff Raff. He's done more than 1,300 performances of the Rocky Horror Show around the world. Laura Harrison opens the show beautifully. What a voice. In a league of her own, vocally sings like a dream. It's directed by Christopher Luscombe and features the timeless classics, of course, Sweet Transvestite, Damn It Janet, and of course the Time Warp, the party song that at the end gets the entire audience going. The Rocky Horror Show is about two squeaky clean college kids, Brad and fiancée Janet. After a twist of fate, their car breaks down and the creepy goings-on begin. Please welcome Dr. Frank-N-Furter. That is now the brilliant Duncan James, who, it has to be said, is one of the most compelling stars of his generation. Not only is a fit lad who looks remarkable, nice bit of trouser for the boys and girls, he's also a pro. He turns up and knocks it out the park, not only vocally, but physically too. The guy is a tremendous presence on stage and frankly steals the Rocky Horror Show in 2019. Let's face it, with the Rocky Horror Picture Show, you either love it or hate it. You're either into it or not into it. It's a party. People come and dress up and make a night of it. They just have a fabulous time, and that in itself is infectious. Arguably more impressive than the show itself, which is, at best, well, okay. It's not a stunning show. There's no flying witches or giraffes in this. It is a personality-packed performance that celebrates its stars with a load of camp old nonsense. The 2019 production has everything that audiences want. It's a, well, B-movie horror plot, really, some rather nice songs, and a cast of delicious, fabulous performers. Just sit back, fasten your seatbelts, and enjoy the ride of this less than 2-hour performance. It's short and sweet. Less is more. This show is iconic and akin to Dirty Dancing, the musical, where the audience seem to shout out the lines before the cast have said them. It's a bit like this at Rocky Horror. They know what they want, they wait for it, and when they get it, they love it. Sounds like my private life. Frank-N-Furter, of course, steals the show, played by Duncan James, for some of the tour. He couldn't look more at home in heels. He tells us in our exclusive interview that he's actually thought about cross-dressing. You can see that interview at the end. Click on the link and watch our exclusive interview with Duncan James talking about his role in Rocky Horror. It's not just the Duncan show, though. Joanne Clifton and Ben Adams, well, they've worked together before, and their chemistry is fabulous. They were perfect as Janet and Brad, the everyday Mr. and Mrs. Normal, who end up with a abnormal sex life due to the shenanigans of Frank. There's also Two Miracle Chance and Christian Lavercombe too. Callum Evans arguably steals the show with his remarkable moves. Choreography is wonderful in this production by Nathan Wright. Hugh Durant, of course, is wonderful as a set designer. Think of this as panto, really, just a load of sparkle, glamour, tits, and a feel of the Ritz too. This production gives its audience what they want. Come and enjoy, perhaps put on a bit of eyeliner, and that's just the men, and you'll have a wonderful time at the Rocky Horror Show. It isn't the greatest show on earth, and nor does it have moments where you go, wow, at any of the cast. It's not that type of show. Therefore, it's a 4-star review, and despite the producers and PRs not wanting us to see it, in case we didn't like it, we're glad to say this is certainly worth the ticket if you can catch Duncan James and the crew in the Rocky Horror Show on tour through 2019. You've been listening to another review, the #1 reviewer, me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 12 million minutes viewed on YouTube, 52 million minutes viewed in total. Just Google Celebrity Radio YouTube and you can listen to all of our interviews and watch our exclusive interview now with Duncan James.